What's up, Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great general Meek, back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom Chapter 843. It might be a scuffed translation, but hey, we got one. So, let's not waste any time and get straight into it. You're such an idiot. You jumped off to save a girl? What the hell were you thinking? A princess. Who cares? Hey man, Toe has his priorities straight. He said to Rokiomi, hey bro, hey, it's a princess. She ain't no regular girl. That's a princess, man. Toe's trying to go rags to riches, yeah, I mean. Nah, I'm talking like Toe ain't rich already. And what if you'd ended up dead? What was your plan then, huh? To make matters worse, I fell headfirst from a height that should have turned me into a mushy mess, like this. And then I dropped like this. It all happened in the blink of an eye. What on earth is going on with your body? This is the power of the 6 generals. Cheers! Nah, Toe is too funny. Oh, is that so? Don't give me that. Wow, so once you join the 6 great generals of Chin, you get superpowers. Hara's goofy for that. This guy Toe landed on his head? That's aura, that's nonchalant. Ten's reaction is crazy. Where, yeah wait, Ten looks like she's high on drugs. What? But what about Princess Nei? Is she going to be okay? You're getting too worked up. By the way, what? I was worried that if a country falls, the king and royals might be executed. That's not the point. Well, it's not that I want you to. I just kind of thought that way on my own. Idiot. Right now, it's a temporary rule. Oh, so that's how it is. Hey, cut that out. Shintei and the royal capital are totally different. I will never allow that. Okay, Toe standing on that. He's continuing to protect the Han people. I like it. The treatment of the Han royal family is one of the biggest issues at stake. The Han court must be deep in discussions right now. So it all hinges on Kanyo, huh? Well, that's obvious. One of those high-ranking officials from Kanyo is supposed to show up, Ten. I heard they're arriving today. I've heard the same thing. Urgent news! Excuse me. Message from the West Gate. The delegation from Kanyo has arrived. Aha, that's exactly what I was just saying. Do you guys think Rokiomi might be on the spectrum? He's a little slow, no? Like a tiny bit? Looks like our duties might settle down for a bit, Toe in thought. What kind of folks are they sending over from Kanyo, Ten? Are we talking about another pompous figure like the one from Nanyo? I can't say for sure. Regardless of how they carry themselves, what I do know is that they're higher up than the officials from Nanyo, because essentially those people are ruling over the vast territory of Han. And then we have the delegation stepping in. Ah, I see. So this is the old capital of Han, Shintei. I like that, bro. They're wasting no time saying, hey, they're cooked. Shintei ain't the capital no more. It's the old capital. We just conquered you guys. I like that. The splendor surpasses all tales told, and Rishi's already glazing. Some city glaze. I don't mind that, as long as we're not glazing characters. Chapter 843, the colossal rule of law. And we come to the royal palace. Everyone's nervous, bowing down. The Han King even bowing down to Rishi and Shohei-kun. That's aura. Those are the boys though. These guys are pretty much the 6 great generals, but politically. They're that level. Ri stared them down Shi, and Sho walked them down Heikun, because this guy can get in the battlefield too. He's not just a political guy. As for the fate of the Han royal family, it remained undecided at the court in Kanyo until the very last moment. There were those advocating for the complete annihilation of the royal family to eradicate the roots of rebellion. This clash arose because Shohei-kun, unwavering in his stance to preserve the royal lineage, stood resolutely against them. Shohei-kun argued that if the royal family were wiped out, the remaining 5 kingdoms would fight to the bitter end. I agree. There you go, just let the Han King be a farmer, man. The opposition rebutted, emphasizing the sheer difficulty of ruling even one of the 7 states, Chin, before considering the 5 kingdoms, insisting that they must absolutely avoid the wear and tear of rebellion. While the faction favoring the eradication of the royal family was overwhelmingly predominant on this issue, Shohei-kun was relentless, never backing down. Thus, in the end, the weighty decision fell onto the shoulders of the great King Eisei, the 31st king of the Chin state Eisei, the bloodline of the Han royal family. Han King and Nei looking super nervous. A decision was made to ensure continuity. The throne will surely be lost, but our noble status will be preserved. There you go, the Han King relieved, the people relieved. They're letting us live? Nei super relieved, and Toe, Toe, look at him. He's trying so hard to keep in his grin, but he can't. Of course Toe's gonna be happy. He said, yes sir, my wifey's gonna be alive, but also, that is true, Toe did risk his life to save Nei. The king will eventually visit Shintei himself. He said that when that time comes, we shall brainstorm together about building a new nation. The Han King accepts. Rokiomi. Shin. We won. Rishi deep in thought. Now may I propose something as well? I oversee legislation and administration in the Qin court. I am Rishi, the guardian of law. What a simple but awesome nickname. The Han King, nay, even Shin. Shin can't help but react. He's like me. This guy reacts for clips. He's always clip farming. This Han, it was the land that birthed the illustrious legalist Kanpeishi. Nay's obviously very happy to hear that. The Han King's thinking though, where's this going? I was of the same school as Kanpeishi, a brother disciple. Indeed. Speaking of Qin's Rishi, he was acknowledged by Master Kanpeishi. Hence, I know his extraordinary brilliance deeper than anyone else. Yet, that very Kanpeishi met an untimely demise in Qin. I'll save the details for that tale for another time, but that's not the focus right now. Despite having such a genius, this Han failed to elevate and remained a Confucian state. Look at Rishi standing on that. Everyone's so scared of him. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to cast blame on that past, because what's done is done, and we cannot turn back time. The people of Han must now live not under whimsy, but beneath the law. This may impose an even greater upheaval upon a nation already in ruins, causing untold suffering for its weary citizens. Yet they must begin to embrace a new way of life. It's time for the amateurs to step aside and let the true leaders of Han guide us, to forge a nation where all are equal under the law. Is this guy Rishi calling the royal family amateurs? He probably doesn't mean it, but he's saying, damn, these guys are nothing compared to law. No one holds a candle to law. The real king, the real leader. I like that. A little Rishi glaze never hurt. I'm down with it. And everyone obviously mesmerized by this guy's words because it's probably unheard of before. Law over everything? Under the law, to build a nation of equality? For this, I need the cooperation of every single civil servant and official present. I implore you, my fellow Chinese, a new nation is rising. Let us not wander astray in the wrong direction. I seek the strength of us all. I love it because if Rishi's saying, my fellow Chinese, that's a first tiny step away from saying, my fellow Qin, my fellow Han. No, we're just China now. I love it. And everyone loves it too. Everyone's getting hype. Yes, we agree, bro. Okay, Rishi putting in work, moving the people, moving me. Wow, whoa, that's amazing. Nay, obviously moved. And Rishi can't help but think of his past brother, Kanpeishi. I'm doing this for you. Kanpeishi, are you watching? I'm starting right from where you were in Han. This is the first step in the birth of a colossal rule of law state in China. Okay, I think we're back to Kanyo. Yep, Shobunkun and Sei, aura farming, looking out at the sunset. They established the commandery from its lands, appointing the brilliant Daiying River as its name. In the annals of the records of the Grand Historian, it is chronicled that the same year Qin vanquished Han, they claimed all the lands of Han and named it the Boksuan Commandery. For the people who lived in a land once called Han, this was truly a cataclysmic event that shook the very foundations of their existence. Man, this is like when they changed the Staples Center into the Crypto.com arena. That's this huge. If anything, this is huger or bigger or more significant. Yet for those regions not directly engaged in the fight for Han survival, the notion of the nation crumbling felt like a distant echo, devoid of tangible reality. In the remote corners, there were even Han people who were blissfully unaware that such a battle was raging. The farther one strayed, the more distorted the information became, leading to chaos in villages and settlements. A river of refugees has formed as they abandoned their homes, fleeing from the horrors of the Qin army. And of course, there were some localities that put up a minor resistance. In the face of such rebellion, a suppression squad, consisting of civil and military officials dispatched from Shinte, fervently pleaded for peace. There were former Han civil servants and officials involved. Shin and Han joined hands, striving first to quell the chaos that gripped the entire region. And then we're back to Shinte. General To, Shueisha, what do you have to say to us? I'll settle for this. I wanted Sei, but I'll settle for Shueisha glazing To and Shin. I'll take it. Commander, just as I was thinking of coming to see you, you have truly triumphed in this arduous battle. As the Supreme Commander and as Chancellor, I offer my deepest gratitude and praise. Please wait, Commander, with Rokiomi and Ryukoku. And above all, shall we gather Rishin and have a chat? with the Supreme Commander as well. Along with them, I have something important to share. What's Toe cooking? I wonder what Toe's cooking. On to my review and predictions. My first prediction. The important thing that Toe wants to share could be the marriage between Nei and Toe. The important thing could also be Toe recommending to Shueisha, hey, Shin went crazy. Shin cooked. Not only did he slay Hakio Koki, but he was putting in work in Nanyo and probably Shinte too, in terms of quelling the people, in terms of getting along with the people and getting them to accept us. And getting them to accept us means getting them to accept the law. Those are the two main things I can think of. But I'm leaning more towards the second, because why have Shin also joined the chat? But he said along with them, so maybe all of them have great news to tell Shueisha. Honestly, we could be overthinking it, and it could just be telling him what happened in Nanyo. Because I'm pretty sure Shueisha and Sei and all those guys have no idea how they took Nanyo and Shinte without fighting. So I think they're going to tell them about what happened in Nanyo. We're friends, we're homies. And the reason why Shin's there is because he contributed the most. He's the reason why, or the main reason why, we're homies with Nanyo. It may be just suggestions for the next war, but he says he has something important to share. Yeah, it could be that too, Leo. That's not crazy, actually. By the way, Yoko's fighting with us now. That could be huge, maybe. But yeah, by far, my favorite part of the chapter was Rishi getting emotional, putting it on for law, putting it on for Kanpeishi. This guy is the guardian of law. What a badass nickname. Rishi was 100% the highlight this chapter. To forge a nation where we are all equal under the law. It's time for the amateurs to step aside. Confucianism, step aside. The hierarchy, or the whole kingdom hierarchy, step aside. Patriarchy, step aside. The real leader, the true leader of law will guide us. That was awesome to see this chapter. Fantastic. Maybe he heard he's back by the fall to save the princess. Ah, Mari, I also like that prediction. What if Toe said, I gotta retire, bro, I'm cooked. The important thing that he has to share is, bro, I gotta retire. I hurt my back saving Nei. Mobu, Osen, Yotunwa, Shin, Moten, Ohan, Shohei-kun, get it done. Lock it in. I'm old and washed. I'm 36! Type B. I can't keep doing this. Toast like 41-year-old LeBron James. Still putting up crazy numbers. He said, I can't do this anymore, bro. I was fighting with Oki during the golden age. I'm the only one that's this old. Osen might still have a little bit left in him. Mobu, Yotunwa, they're all part of the second generation, but me, Toe, bro, I'm tired. I'm tired. So maybe, yeah, I don't hate that suggestion. I don't like the old guy that's running for left chancellor, or Fukio, I think that's his name. Fukio seemed like a hater, I can't lie. That could be a nice civil war though, because one of the highlights of Kingdom was the civil war with Ryofui, so I wouldn't mind another one with Fukio. That'd be cool too. If you made it to the end, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys left a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for more videos like this.